Okay, so we're back. Uh, that took a little bit longer than what I wanted. We got pretty far into our mine, so we got a pretty considerable vein of pay dirt starting here and working its way back. Um, we'll go ahead and just do some of these numbers, smooth this out because it is a rough ride getting down in here, um, especially trying to back out. Getting in, backing out, stuff like that, it's kind of rough. Not too bad, not too shabby though. All right. So we got a considerable amount of pay dirt inside of our hopper. Um, just gonna go ahead and shut that off. Look how dirty our front loader has gotten just within a small span of time of being in operation. But we got 6,000. We're gonna go ahead and turn on everything here and let it burn what we can burn. I do know that I am going to have to buy fuel at 89 barrels. It's not bad. Okay, and we'll let this run out. Um, looks like it might take a while. So my plans, okay, so this little hump right here was here when we first started. So my plan is to build the hump up right here to the entrance of the mine. At least try to. So like wrap it all the way around and expand our little foothold here so that way we can actually get a decent wash plant and stuff going than what we already have here. So once this finishes up, we'll see what all cool stuff we got. Hopefully we got some pretty good considerable amount of things. So what I was thinking was we'll bring the level up to about here. And a little bit lower actually. We'll say here. Yeah. We'll bring the level up there. And we'll start with this side. We'll work our way down this way. So that way we're not impeding on our own stuff there. And then once we get enough dirt, we'll like wrap it all the way around. So there, so for the future, this mountain in the background right there, I want to go to it. We are going to go to it eventually. So, but with that being said, I will be right back, and then I'll show you guys exactly what all we got from this load. I'm not gonna load anything up. Typically, when I'm waiting for it, I do load stuff up onto it, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see where we got from there. Um, but I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I laid the foundation blocks of our future site. Once we are able to level it out, we'll level it out. But as of right now, I don't have enough time today. So, but so I will either do this off camera or on the camera. We still have some pretty considerable amount of dirt left. So like I said, we're gonna bring it out, make it level with the mine entrance. Um, as you can see, still got some work in progress. I brought the rear up just a little bit more than what I wanted, just that way I can create like a little barrier of dirt, and I'll bring it all the way around through here like it's nothing. So without further ado, we're gonna check to see what we've gotten. Oh yeah, look at that. Got some pretty good payout here. Not too bad and not too shabby. So um, we'll see what we get from this. 4,000, 9,000. So not a lot more than what I thought. How much is it for the actual loader? Get a paver? Oh, nice. So for an actual loader, we need $78,000, right? 518 horsepower, 9.5. Ooh, did not mean to hit that button. That's 8.5. What's the one that we got now? 8.5. This has got 200. How's this? I have a lot of questions on why that one's worth like so much more. So we need 78 grand for this. So I wonder if we can instead let's just see something here for a second. Is there not like a smelter? That's not what I wanted. Nor smelter. Okay, well, where is that at? And doesn't tell me. We can get a smelter right now. Yeah, let's get a smelter. Yeah, yeah. And we will lay it down just kind of right here for right now. Let's see what's going on here. So we can smelt the gold. And silicone. It'd probably be a lot more better if I just did this. I'm assuming it's 1-to-1. So, get that going. That's going to take 28 minutes. And for silicone ore, we'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. So let's see how many for 4 gold bars. Let's see what it sells for. Hopefully it sells for more. Yeah, not too bad. So how do we get the ruby ores done? Can be refined. Hmm. Okay, so it's not any of that. Okay, so it's in buildings. All right, that makes sense. It says for use to store resources. I mean, I knew that, but I don't know if we could like store vehicles in there or whatnot. All right, let's get this, and we'll just set it up right here. It's not gonna be pretty right now. Okay, let's go ahead and just drop all these in. Stick 9.99. Okay, and we'll see what all this comes down to real quick. But I'm gonna have to end the video, so this is gonna be a very short video, but it'll be heavily edited, so it'll be like maybe 10 or so minutes. So, quick overview: we have the foundations for our new site being laid. Once it gets packed down and more friendly looking, instead of it looking like this hammered down piece of crap, which I'll do that off camera, no worries, because that's going to take me a considerable amount of time. Once we get that done, then we can continue on to the next bit. So I won't show you guys the profit because it's going to take a long time for that stuff to get done. But so the overview is we laid the foundations for our next one. This is where once everything gets done here, we'll lay like an actual wood block foundation, stuff like that, and put our machinery up here and stuff in our fuel silo instead of it making it look like it's some ugly piece of crap. Let me turn off this beacon light. I don't know if batteries are a thing in this game, but I do not want to find out. Oh, yep, they are. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, so once, then for our mine, um, we'll etch this whole side of the mountain down. Not like the whole side, but like maybe over to here, to over to there. But we're still going pretty strong with the pay dirt here. Um, don't know if it's going to dry up soon or not, but once we get all this done, then we'll etch into, because this side right here will definitely be etched backwards, because I plan on making this right here, um, uh, like a little parkage way for our vehicles, just to keep them out of the way. Um, keep them close to the mine, keep them out of the way. But without that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.